Hello there, JJ Roses. Welcome back to the YouTube. But you didn't think Henry was going to sound like that, did you? Welcome back, guys. Hope you guys are good. Today, we're going to be looking at the weirdest things kids have done in school. And these are all real things that kids have done in school as well. It's kind of worrying, actually. So what this video does is it tells you the percentage of kids that have actually done the things in the video. So, for example, 75% of kids do this. Pretending to be sick to get off school. Fair enough. I've done that. Henry's done that. So as the video goes on, the things get weirder and the percentage of students that have done the things gets a lot smaller. So make sure you wait to the end of the video, guys, to see what the last thing is, because it's a little bit scary. 55% of students say, that's what she said. A student shouted this when the teacher said it won't fit and she quit the next day. A lot of kids said that in my school when I was there. Everyone just thought they were a comedian. To be fair, everyone laughed. I just feel like it's a bit old now, though, isn't it? Draw private parts on the board. Yes. Yes. 50% of kids do this. Yeah, probably. There's probably more. I don't know why so many students have an addiction to just drawing dicks on a whiteboard. Chew on pen until it bursts. I've definitely seen some of my friends do that. It just explodes in their mouth and they have to go to the nurse to wash out their mouth. Oh my God. Try not to laugh challenge in assembly is the best thing ever. It doesn't get funnier than that. There's nothing funnier than trying not to laugh in a room full of students, like quiet students and angry teachers. Some of my best memories actually from school are from trying not to laugh in assembly. Make TikToks of the weird teacher. I didn't do that when I was in school because TikTok actually wasn't even a thing. To be fair, that sounds funny. I wish I did that. Throw wet tissue at the toilet ceiling. Yeah, 30%. I mean, I never did that, but I don't know why so many students did. Why? They just want to throw something, so they just either throw shit or toilet paper. They don't throw piss. Or maybe they do. Maybe that's why the floor was always so wet. Randomly scream in awkward silence. What? Who does that? Apparently 28.5% of students do that. I've never seen someone do that. To be fair, somebody did that during 2 minutes silence on Remembrance Day. And I always just remember thinking, you're an idiot. You're an idiot. What a twat. Scratch your name initials into a desk. 27% of people. I feel like that's a bit silly. If you're going to scratch anything into the desk, don't put your name, because then the teacher's going to know it's you. What you could do is scratch the initials or the name of someone you don't like into the desk. Then they get in trouble. Vape in toilets. Vaping is unsafe, especially for school kids. Plus, you'll get reported by a telltale. True that, kids, don't vape. Rejected due to cringy pickup line. Yeah, I mean, 22.5% students. I mean, I feel so sorry for that 22.5%. I never did, because I never really tried to talk to girls when I was in school, because of fear of being rejected. For those of you that tried, hood off. Hood off for you. I don't even know why I'm wearing Henry's hoodie. It's so hot in this room. It's so hot today. Deodorant bomb in changing rooms. You know when some kid holds down the spray button until no one can breathe? Yes. Yes, I do. I've still got asthma to this day because of it. I remember the teacher, like the PE teacher, would walk into the changing room and they'd be like, oh my God. And then they'd tell the student off that it did it because one kid in the corner would just have asthma and it would just be absolutely dying while he's trying to get changed. 20% do this. Eating food off the canteen floor. The weird kid at my school used to accept payment for eating disgusting foods. What? You'd give him money and then he'd eat food. Well, that's great. Fair enough. More kids should be like Henry. More kids should be a weird kid. If you're going to get paid to eat food. Eating food off the floor is a bit weird. Also, 20% of kids eat food off the floor. I don't think they do. Are you talking about the 5-second rule? Because maybe that's a bit different. 19.5% of students copy popular kids' behavior. It's always better to just be yourself, trust me. Yeah, I agree. Be yourself, guys. Don't copy the popular kids. 18% of kids stand too close at the urinal. Guys, have you ever gone up to a urinal and just seen a massive poo and you just wondered how, what, where, when, and why? Because I have. Make sure you stick to the end, guys, because these are just getting more and more weird. They get a little bit more worrying as this video goes on. 17% set off phone alarm during exam. Why would they want to set off a phone alarm during exam? It says, or even more evil, hiding a Bluetooth speaker inside your friend's bag before they go into an exam. But actually, you're not even allowed to bring in your bag to your exam, or at least you're not in the UK. 16% of students have a yogurt food fight. What's the worst food stain you can get down your front? Comment below. Oh my God, yeah. There was never a food fight in my school. I think if that happened in my school, they would have closed the school down. So many kids would have got in trouble. It was such a big school. Wear a backpack with a cartoon character. Yes. A lot of kids definitely did that in my school. Although I feel like they stopped it in my school. My school was quite strict on really random, stupid things. I feel like you should be able to have a backpack with your favorite cartoon character on it. It's not distracting, is it? It's not hurting anyone. It's not stopping my learning. God, teachers are stupid sometimes, aren't they? Drinking too much coffee to show off. Teachers at our school told us it's illegal for kids to drink caffeine. They lied. Really? My teachers never said that, but I never really had coffee in school, to be fair. 13.3% of students leave poop unflushed. Oh my God, yes. That happened a lot. Also, when you go into the toilets and it just stinks of shit. Student toilets in schools are just so bad. Just because I don't know why kids are so disgusting. Why do they want to just leave shit and throw shit on the walls? So funny. 13% of students shout wrong answer for attention. What's 9 plus 10? 21! I do remember that. I do remember the 21 phase.
What's 9 plus 10?
21.
You stupid.
Is that still a phase? Kids still doing that? I don't know. Call your teacher mummy. Oh, God. I've never called a teacher mummy. Mum, I've done. If you call your teacher mummy in class, you might as well just leave the school then and there because there's no recovery. If you call the teacher mummy, just leave. Just go home. To be honest, just go to a different country at that point. 11% of students play with imaginary friends at break. I mean, maybe I just find that hard to understand because I never had an imaginary friend. But that's a lot more kids than I thought. That is so many kids. At school, you should probably have real friends, it says. 10.5% of kids paint walls with ketchup. Yeah. The little ketchup sachets you'd get in the canteen, people used to just get those on the desk and go... it would just explode everywhere. 10% of students do Fortnite dance battles. Well, 10% of students are cool, aren't they? 9.7% of students are obsessed with fidget spinners. Fidget spinners are cool. Well, they were when I was at school in 2017. I never actually had a fidget spinner. 9.2% of students talk to themselves in the corner of the room. Interesting. Nearly a quarter of adults said they talk to themselves out loud. In private, though. I talk to myself out loud, but like talk to yourself in the corner of a room full of other students is a bit strange. If I'm on my own, I think it's a bit different. But when there's other kids in the classroom, you're just like talking to your imaginary friend. How do you do this question? All the other kids are just looking at you like... 8% of students staple guns their skin. Where? In America? When class is so boring that you resort to bodily harm to pass the time. 7.5% of students make moaning noises on the school bus. I hated those kids that did that. Hated them. They've just discovered porn and girls. And they just want to make porn noises and moaning noises. I mean, they're poor bus drivers, honestly. They have a hard job. Building a rude snowman. 7.1% of students. Yeah, you got to do that. If you've built a snowman, you've just got to give it a penis, haven't you? You just got to put a dick on there. Carrot dick, whatever. I can't think of any other vegetables. 6.6% of students throw objects at a fire alarm. I was actually playing with a tennis ball with my friend in school once, and I threw it, and I had quite a hard throw, and I missed him, and it hit the fire alarm, and 5 seconds later, the fire alarm went off. Now, I don't know if that was me or not, because 5 seconds seems like a bit of a delay. And also, the fire alarm has like this plastic sheeting that you have to lift up then to press. So I don't actually know to this day if it was me, but the fire alarm went off after the tennis ball hit it. And I myself. I thought I was going to get expelled. I thought I was going to get expelled. 6% of students, pregnancy test in the toilets. Pregnancy test in the toilets. 6% of students do a pregnancy test in the toilets. That's worrying, because when you're in school, oh my God, you're at maximum age of 18 in school. I mean, that's just scary. Imagine being pregnant in school. Oh, imagine being 16 and just like going around like this. Oh, that would be horrible. That would be horrible. You wouldn't want to take part in PE. Imagine your excuse for not doing your homework is, I'm pregnant. 5% do this, sniffing other people's armpits. Not as bad as the creepy kid who went around sniffing people's clothing during PE. It sounds like something Henry would do, to be fair. Bullies make the nerd eat grass. Luckily, this never happened to me. I just made a lot of other kids do it. Jokes! I've never seen that happen in school before. 4.3% of students spit in other people's food. Why? Why? In 1 year, the average person will make enough spit to fill 2 entire bathtubs. That's a weird fact. 3.5% of students create fake social media of their teachers. I'd like to see that. How do they even do that? Do they like take photos of them throughout the day and then like pretend they're them? That is That's a bit scary. If the teacher found you doing that, that's definitely got to be like suspension, if not being expelled, because that's bad. You can't be taking photos of the teacher without them knowing. Yeah, it says, and then the manhunt begins to hold whoever made it responsible. Yeah, I bet the teachers absolutely love to know who made it. 2.5% of students steal the teacher's car keys. This is beyond misbehavior. It's a pretty serious crime. I can't believe that 2.5% of students do that. That is so many. 2% of students identify as an alien or a monster. Well, when you're in 2024, you can identify as anything. So fair enough, doesn't surprise me. 1.7% of students talk in a baby voice. You're in your teen years, this creeps most people out. Yeah, don't talk in my baby voice, guys. 1.3% of students carry a stuffed animal everywhere. I've never met someone that does that, but maybe they've just kept it in their bag. Yeah, that's quite embarrassing. Nearly as bad as calling the teacher mummy. Calling the teacher mum is one thing, but mummy, don't. You can't be doing that. 1% of students prank call the principal or the head teacher. Yeah, that sounds funny, actually. Even better if you pretend to be the school inspector arriving for a random visit. Pretend to be Gerald, the Ofsted school inspector. That's a good prank. But how are you going to get the head teacher's phone number, like their private phone number? 0.8% of students dye their hair rainbow colors. These are getting weirder and weirder. Wait till you see the last one. Yearbook page for imposter students. No one knew a Gary, but somehow he has a page with loads of rude jokes. What, so there's an imposter student, so he made the yearbook, so how? How has he managed to get in there? Okay, the percentages are getting really small now, so there's a really small amount of kids that do this. Self-pleasure in the library, 0.1% of students. Why are all the pages of your book stuck together? Oh, no. Of all places as well, to do it in the library. Why the library? Do it in a bin or something. I can't even just imagine doing that in school, let alone the library. 0.05% of students do a fake accent for the whole year. What, so like you get a French student you think is from Paris, and it's the whole time he's been English. That would be impressive, if anything. If you can carry that prank out for the whole year, fair enough. Well done. Well done. 0.02% of students propose marriage to their teachers. What would they expect? The teacher to say yes. Imagine the teacher went, "Oh, yes! I thought you'd never ask!" And they got married happily ever after. That'd be a little bit weird. 0.01% of students burn their exam papers. I'm surprised it's not more, to be fair. You would instantly become #1 hero of your school year. Oh, okay. I was thinking like after they've done their exams, but obviously it's before. So 0.01% of students burn their exam papers because they just refuse to do the exam. Yeah, that's pretty ballsy. 0.001% of students release snakes on the last day of school. I mean, there's a lot of funny pranks you can do on the last day of school, and releasing snakes is not one I ever imagined. The beauty of doing that on the last day of school is you can do anything you want, and it's not going to matter because the teachers can't do anything because you're about to leave. But releasing snakes, I hope they weren't poisonous snakes. That is definitely something Henry would do. Or no, that is definitely something the year 7 chavs would do. The last one. Are you ready for this? Drum roll, please. 0.0001% of students bring a gun to school. Is that for self-defense or what? On average, 12 children die from gun violence every day, and that's just in America. Oh my God, but that is insane. Just imagine going to school and your friend has brought in an AK-47. What's the actual fuck? That is like something that would happen in my videos, but it's crazy to think that that actually happens. That is so scary. Oh my God. Right. Well, I told you it was going to be intense at the end, didn't I? They certainly got weirder, didn't they? That needs to be a lot lower, that number on the gun one. Just get rid of it. It needs to just be 0. Right, that's going to be it for today's video, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed watching. Let me know in the comments what you want to see me do in the next video. Take it easy, and I will see you in the next video. Oi! Subscribe!
Oh God, please subscribe! Subscribe!
Subscribe! Subscribe!